Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. I'm B-Boy. Remember, if you're coming across my video for the first time, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and watching my video. So much love from me. Okay guys, in today's clip, it's from one of our Jamaican brothers who is angry, who has really lectured other Caribbean countries to being racist to their black people. Other Caribbean countries are denying black people to enter into their country, and he has really sent a strong message towards these Caribbean countries. Kindly have a look at this clip and then you come back for more discussion.
So gone are the days when someone is treated less than a human. We would compare them to a dog. We'd say, boy, we're being treated like dogs. But those days are gone, because today dogs are treated better than human beings. So I am now thinking of what to compare the treatment that we are receiving from our Caribbean brothers and sisters when Jamaicans show up on their shores. So I'll use one adjective: shit. We are treated like filth. Our foreign minister, Kamina Johnson Smith, you're the worst. Yep. Our tourism minister, Ed Bartlett, tourism only benefits you and your friends and the prime minister. The prime minister only represents himself and his friends. Jamaicans have been going through hell when travel to another Caribbean country. True. It's not the entire country that treats Jamaicans bad, but it's those who are higher up, the government and the sophisticated ones, who wants nothing to do with us. They like our food. They love our music. They like when we entertain them. But that's as far as it goes. And I remember history takes us back where our slave masters would send for the best fighting slaves, the best dancing slaves, and bring them into the house when they would have had their other white guests over and have us entertain them. We were nothing but entertainment. I know a lot of people think that Donald Trump is a racist. That's what black people, that's what is being hurled out of the mouths of Jamaicans and other Caribbean nationals. But you know something? I've been to the United States of America, and I've been to Canada. I've also been to Mexico, Belize, which is a part of the Caribbean country. I've traveled. I've been to the Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, and a number of places. I've never been treated bad in the US or Canada. And I had white people dealing with me. I think that as black people, we are our own racists. And one might ask, what's the basis of your video now? I was on a flight yesterday. I will not call the name of the country, but I flew to a particular Caribbean island, one that I have frequented throughout my life, and one where I have witnessed several things happen, not just here, but on the other Caribbean islands, just like this one. The other Caribbean islands, majority of the Caribbean islands, when Jamaicans show up, it's a whole different ball game. The facial expressions changes. There's no warmth. There's no polite greeting. We're ostracized. We're abused. We're taken for granted. We're treated like common criminals. I watched a young lady yesterday who was on the flight who was very excited about her trip to a particular Caribbean country, who never got the chance to collect her luggage because, of course, although she had her hotel booking, she was viewed, and this is my interpretation from years of traveling and from talking to persons who have been sent back home, what really happened and the questions that were hurled at them and the conclusion that were drawn. So I'm going to use those cases to basically judge or come to a conclusion about the one yesterday. The young lady was her first time traveling, and she had proof to stay at her hotel. She was denied entry. But I watched the white people who flew in every time I travel. It's the same thing. Welcome, enjoy your stay, welcome to the white people. But the moment the Caribbean airline plane touched down, everybody get their dogs, their sniffers, everybody get extra people to search our luggages. They do every god thing to undermine and to turn you off. We're entitled to 6 months in every Caribbean country that's a part of the Commonwealth. We're entitled to 6 months by law. But instead, you're only given 2 weeks in some of the Caribbean countries. It's not easy when a young lady who probably work minimum wage in Jamaica save up her money to buy a ticket that's almost $700 US, which in order for her to save that, she would have to wait an average of 8 weeks to reach $800, because it's $15,000 in Jamaica for minimum wage per week, and 15,000 is almost 100 US. So on an average, for you to buy a ticket as a minimum wage person, for you to buy a ticket that's almost $700, you'd have to work an average of 7 weeks without paying nothing but just saving that. So just work with me. What's the picture that I'm painting? You work that hard, save up your money, book your hotel for a vacation in the Caribbean countries, only to be denied entry because you're Jamaican. You're a young girl with a nice backside, nice hips. So it's possible that you're coming here to prostitute yourself. And we will not have that in our country. You were not found with drugs, which would have been the other instance why you cannot enter. You were not arrested. You were just turned back because we're not seeing enough cash on you. You don't have enough cash, although you have your Visa debit card, and cash is now becoming obsolete, a thing of the past. We black people, we are our own racists. I am not taking away from what white people did us and did to our ancestors, and 1 and 2 persons who are currently experiencing racism from other ethnic groups. But from where I stand, we hate ourselves. We hate our skin color. we still kiss the white man's ass and the Chinaman's ass, and we spit on our black brothers and sisters still. We hate ourselves so much that we bleach the living color, the living melanin out of our skin. We are our own racists. We hate ourselves so much that we hide on the fake hair, hide our natural beauty. But that's for another topic. It is time we stop treating each other like that, and for our foreign ministers to represent those of us who are constantly being robbed, raped, ostracized by our Caribbean brothers and sisters. I'll say nothing more to that.
Why Jamaicans wicked to them one another, but not to foreigner? Guys, I forgot to tell you that the other day when I was coming back up, I was at Mobay Airport. It was my very first time traveling through Mobay, and my luggage was overweight. My check-in luggage was overweight, right? So I'm not fight it. So I'm go up on the phone because I was bringing stuff for people as well. I let them know, so listen, this overweight, say I've got to help me pay the something. Fine. While I was on the phone, the girl never realized, say, but it's like, I hear them. But up on the phone, but you know, I listen at the same time. And our co-worker said to her, said, just make sure go through. Just make sure go through. And she did say to her, soft, you know. The girl loud her up. No, I'm not make sure go through because she overweight, she must pay. Fine, but it feel away, but I say, alright, you know what, the girl just do her job, I not fight it. But one white man come right after that, and he was to pay for something. And she tell him, say, it's okay, I'll let you go through. So he must go through. The man must go through. And me, a fellow Jamaican, not go through. My son, no. And to top it off, what I found weird was that she asked me, is a visa you have or a green card? Nobody has ever asked me that before. Like, if you have my passport, you will see what I have. So, but they find out weird. Find my answer. And she do whatever on the computer. Can I see your vaccination card, please? You need to be vaccinated to come to the US. So I said to her, I did this online already and it was approved because you can do the thing online before you got airport here and but I go through all of that. I did it when I went to Panama. I was going back to the US and I didn't have any issues. So I said to her, I did it online. It was approved. I know, I see it, but I still want to check it. I said, girl, what you try do? What you?
Hi guys, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. I hope you avoid the full clip, but my real question is, why are we black people being evil to each other but not to foreigners? This is my real question, and I have seen a lot of these things really happening, whereby if a white people can visit a black country or a black nation, it will be welcomed so much with so much love, but there's no way that can be done to a black people visiting a white nation. If you are a black people and you visit a country like New York or United States and you find a lot of white people there, they won't appreciate you. And this is to show you that we should stop being this racist to one another. Even it has come to an extent whereby we are being racist to our own skin color. Black people are being racist to their own black people. It's not a good thing, because we all believe that black people, we are all one, because we can unite and we can build a very strong team that can be unbreakable. But this thing that is saying that we are being selfish, we are being too selfish among one another. How can another black person from Caribbean country just make other person to feel like he is being a racist? Why can't you not allow your other black man to visit a black nation or a black country like your own country? It's not a good thing, because we all believe these things were started by white people, but we really don't believe that it can really come to an extent whereby black people can start hating on their own people. The only thing that I can maybe agree is only a black person hating his own black person because of how he has developed, because of how he has a lot of money, because it's like a form of encouragement to you. You will work really hard to attain or to be like this person because of how he has really worked hard to attain his goal. But hating on one another, it's not a good point to do. Another thing, guys, is black people being jealousy of their own people. We really don't support our own black people. For example, what I can really say is that if a China man can come to a country or to African country, or a white person, and he or she open a business, a lot of black people will go and promote him or her. They will buy all her stuff, they will do anything to promote his business. But when it comes to a black man, if he open a business, you will see there's no any black person will go and support him. I really don't know why we really embrace these white people, how we really love them a lot, but they can't love us back the way we do. And it's really high time we should learn some lesson. We should stick together and see some how other countries are being developed and how they are coping to this thing. We don't want each and now to be talking over racist thing, because once or a while ago we all believe that racist is all among the white and black people, but it has really come to an extent whereby black people are all hating their own black people, and it's like a dangerous thing, because there's no way I'm black and I will hate or I will hate my own black brother. We should love one another, take care of one another, we unite together and we'll be stronger. We have all seen how a lot of black people have really come out to stand strong. We have all seen how there's a lot of black celebrities in this world that are really making this world to be famous, that are really making this world to trend. Look at a person like Usain Bolt. He's a black, but he's really famous in Jamaica. This is the thing that we really want, but we all believe if Usain Bolt can go to either a white state country, he will experience racism to these people. But I really don't believe if there's a black person will go and maybe hate on Usain Bolt or any black person. It's not a good thing, because we all believe we were created by one God. Why should we hate on one another because of this skin color? This skin color is not a good thing. We should love one another, support each other, because we want this country to develop. We want our country to develop, and as a black people, if you come together as one, we'll be stronger. There's a time whereby other people really believe that this world without black woman or white woman, it won't be why it is, because we have really dominated a lot, and the reason why we are really dominating a lot is because of how we are united and becoming stronger together as one. But this is a point whereby some Caribbean countries can't accept other black people to enter in the country. It's not a good thing, it's really a bad thing, and they should rectify these things, because if you can hate on your black brother and you go and embrace foreigners people, what does that really mean? It really means that is kind of racist, and I can't call it just racist. It's a lot of hatred among yourself. How can you hate your own black brother and go and embrace a white person? Who told you this white person will love you? The only person, if you are in a problem, that will help you is a black person. So we should stop this racist thing among our black people. We should love one another because of our background history. Remember how our ancestors have really gone through to make sure we are where we are. How they have really fight a lot. Story of slavery trade. If anyone go and see the story of slavery trade, the tears just started flowing in your own tears, because of how these people really struggle without hating on themselves, and they have really makes so much sure to be this. So guys, let us stop this racist thing among one another, and we should love one another. So guys, let us love one another as our ancestors really do. Let us the teaching of Marcus Garvey sticks in our head, so at least we can learn how African people really struggle to attain or to be the way we are. Black people hating on one another is not a good thing. It's really shameful to see our own black brothers hating on our own and embracing other races. It's really a bad thing to see such things really happening. I really don't believe it's happening. How can a black person really just hate on another black person? It's really so shameful, it's so sad, but let us love one another, join our hands together as black people, and we do magical things that other countries can become afraid of us, because we all believe we can do. If others are doing, why can't us not do these things? So guys, if it was for the first time coming across my video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for your time. May God bless you. One love.